Welcome back to Simple Deals, Hauls, and Coupons. Today I have my Dollar General penny list with the markdown list for June 11th. And don't forget, we have that clearance event still running, and it started June 7th and it's running through June 13th. I've got the information about the clearance event following the penny list markdown information. Special thanks to thefreebieguy.com for posting the penny and the markdown list, and also the clearance event info. He has a great website that offers all kinds of freebies and deals, and he adds new freebies and deals every day. And he also has where you can sign up for trials. He has the links to sign up for trials, and he has a special section where it shows what freebies you can get from certain restaurants on your birthday, things you can get for free or a significant markdown on your birthday. Alright, we have no new penny list this week, and I think it's just because they are running the clearance event through the 13th. So that didn't shock me when I saw that, because it, like I said, there's so much going on. So no new penny list this week. And the slides that follow, I've got a few slides that follow, just telling you what the markdowns are for this week. They are the same as last week, but I just left them on there just so you could see, and then keep on. You can either fast forward or whatever, but the clearance event information is just after the penny and markdown information. The markdown list as of June 11th. Beehive Home is 25% off. Blueprints Home 25% off. Brown Dot is 50% off. And As Seen on TV is 10% off. Markdown list for June 11th continues. Gray Dot Socks 50% off. $1 Purple Clover Home is 50% off. Safari Home is 25% off. And Shades of Gray is 25% off. The last of the markdowns for June 11th. Select Electronics are 70% off. Reusable masks and bandanas 50% off, and the Blue Dot Toys 50% off. Pet NCI table is 25% off. Now, some of these markdowns you're going to see them in the clearance event video coming up. Some of those markdowns are going to include that extra 50% off or the extra 70% off. Okay, the Dollar General clearance event is running right now. It started June 7th. It's running through June 13th. I just decided to put my last video up here and tag it along with the penny list just to remind you of what's out there and what the percentages off are. Clearance section items are included in this clearance event. It does end on June 13th. And you will get an additional 50% or an additional 70% off those clearance section items. It just depends on where you live. I believe ours is in my state, Michigan. I believe it's only been 50% off, but I know other people on other clearance events, they have gotten 70% off. So, just scan any items that you're interested in, and that should tell you if it's 50% off or 70% off. Okay, here is just an example of some of the clearance event items that I took pictures of. And again, that clearance event ends June 13th. On the left-handed picture, you'll see there are some Michigan cups. I don't know what you want to call them, drinking bottles, water bottles. They have Michigan, University of Michigan, and Michigan State University. I'm sure in your state it will probably be relevant to your colleges. They had some electronics there. They had lots of arts and crafts items. They had female products, like the pads and all that. They had lots of health items, soaps. I saw some hand sanitizers, and then they also had a lot of toys at the store. Once again, the clearance event ends June 13th. The clearance section items are either going to be 50% off or 70% off. And here you see there's a lot of hand soap. There's a lot, or bar soap I should say. There's some toys mixed in, cups, let's see, there's some car items there, like to clean your wheels and things like that, Armor All. Then they still had some food left over from last clearance event that didn't sell. So you just need to check it out, see what's there. Okay, and the clearance event that ends June 13th, again, these were some items that were on the clearance section. There were some, I think it's Swiggies or Swiggles, I'm not even sure. Pajamas. They had boys and girls, and then they had lots of makeup. The makeup was just in like a tub. So the clearance section is an additional 50 or 70% off. Okay, the clearance event is ending June 13th. All areas currently on markdown could be included. You know, they're saying what's included, but if you see something that is marked down, just go ahead and scan it, because it could be an additional 50 to 70% off. And it's something, if it's something that you were looking for, you might as well grab it. The clearance event is ending June 13th. POG items. These are the items that usually have a percentage off sticker next to the item it's usually on the rack, and it'll be an orange tag. Okay, so like it'll say 10% off, and it'll be orange. Then it'll be an additional 50 or 70% off of that price. Okay, the clearance event is ending June 13th. These are POG item examples. So you'll see that the little orange tag says clearance 10% off. It's right on the actual shelf. You'll be an additional 50 or 70% off of that price. Okay, the clearance event is ending June 13th, and the clearance section is an additional 50 to 70% off. These are items that I went through the store, and I took pictures so that I could then make these lists, so that it would be the item, the UPC, the area, so that you could see what was, what I found. Of course, you could find many other items than these, but these are just the ones I found in my store. And then there's pictures after, so I'm not going to talk through that whole thing. I'll just let the music run through, and hopefully this will help you find some items. Clearance event at Dollar General is ending June 13th. Brown Dot Home, it's 50% off right now. You're going to get an additional 50% or 70% off of that price. Clearance event at Dollar General is ending June 13th. Purple Yellow Clover Home, 50% off right now. Additional 50 to 70% off through this clearance event. Dollar General clearance event is ending June 13th. Green Yellow Diamond Electronics. Those, and I put this in, it's select electronics are 70% off right now. I'm not sure if those are the green yellow diamond or not. So you just have to scan to check. And that'll be an additional 50 or 70% off. Clearance event at Dollar General ends June 13th. Blue Dot Toys 50% off right now. You're going to get an additional 50 to 70% off during this clearance event. Dollar General clearance event ending June 13th. Select dinnerware party items. Those are going to be an additional 50 to 70% off. And during the clearance event, don't forget those food last chance racks, usually by the registers. Additional 50 or 70% off those items. Dollar General clearance event, and it ends on June 13th. Memorial flowers, like Memorial Day flowers, Purple Dot Home, select face masks, sanitizers, and antibacterial wipes, 50% off the regular price. That's all I have for my Dollar General penny list with the markdown list for June 11th. And then once again, that clearance event is still running through June 13th. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.